That is such a great question, and I think I'm getting, this is probably that with home birth as well as delivering at a birth center are probably the biggest questions that I've been getting. And the answer to that is it all depends. It may not be the best option for everybody, especially if you're high risk. The one thing that I can say is for our high risk mamas, if there's any reason that we think you may have a complication, VBAC, breech delivery, anything that would increase your risk of complications or increase your risk of needing a C-section, you want to make sure you stick with your OB and that you are in a hospital. Right now, our hospitals are extremely overwhelmed. Anything that we can do to anticipate what's happening, schedule a C-section, schedule an induction, know what's happening as it's happening, the greater chance that we have to deliver safe care to you and the better chance that we have to protect you. Now, if you're high risk and you go and you decide to deliver at home or you decide to deliver at a birth center and there are complications and you have to be transferred to the hospital, for lack of better words, it is going to be a shit show. Why? Because you are already leaning in on a heavily inundated healthcare system that can barely handle the demands that are on it right now with something very unpredictable. So you're not only going to increase your risk of exposure as you're exposed to more healthcare personnel, from the ambulance to the emergency responders to the ER as you're coming in potentially, or even if you're going to labor and delivery, to a chaotic situation that nobody could have anticipated. So anything that we can do to control the variables and limit the unknowns, the better. For moms that are early on in pregnancy, yes, by all means, explore delivering at home, explore delivering at a birth center. But again, this is a conversation you want to make sure that you have with your provider and that you guys organize a systematic and an organized transfer of care to your midwife or to your new provider. And this ensures that there is continuity of care and that it is safe, that you have a safe outcome for both you and for your baby. Trying to think of anything else that's come up with regards to home births. I will be talking to our midwives. I am going to arrange for us to do a Facebook Live so that you can hear from the midwives in the community. I think this COVID virus, one of the silver linings in this very, very dark cloud is that we're really starting to realize and lean in on our birth community, our home birth and our out of birth community. And it is so robust and it is amazing in Seattle. And so I am excited to see them step up and to see them being given the opportunity to really show what they can do and how they can help us get through this crisis. So look out for an invitation or notification for when we're going to be having that live chat with our midwives.